What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Keith.
I'm Jarek.
And I'm Zach.
You know the vibes. Y'all seen the picture. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Y'all know why y'all here. TXT, Blue Hour. I think it was Shay Roberts, and now people's names are missing. A lot of people just been sitting on the sub telling us that basically we missed like a couple of TXT videos and stuff like that. Okay. So, you know, just trying to show my guys some love, jump into some of the MVs we missed from them. No long talk. Let's jump into this. Shit.
That was clean.
The crop top sweater.
Yo, this drop on me nasty.
Baby, I know we were special. 세상 하나뿐인 special. 너의 비워진 그 선물 상자 같은 눈빛 주무는 듯해. So no, yeah, I can. But it's you. You're the one that I want. You, everything that I want. Do. 내 곁에 내린 모든 게 바뀌어.
Nice budget behind this shit.
너는 나만의 special 하나뿐인 내 special 꿈의 몸이 열리고 추억 속 내 현실로 So tell me what to do 태양을 멈추고 네 손을 멈추지
Vocals.
I like that set piece with the clouds in the back.
Ferris wheel type merry-go-round.
Yeah, with the pink clouds in the back. Kind of like.
Oh shit.
Cause imagination
I love this video.
Time machine 저번은 노래 사실 나는 끝이 날 걸 알아 The sun is down 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 네가 사라지기 전 화장 속에 널 하는 drama
Hit that high note, bring us home. Oh shit, dance break.
Dance break.
Oh yeah 영원같이
Nice.
춤을 날
Yo, you hear sexy back?
We dance all night Ooh, here we go 마지막 널 붙잡고 Do it one more time Do it one more time Here we go now 너와 같이 춤을
Kai.
Turn around the sun We dance all night Here we go 마지막 널 붙잡고 Do it one more time Baby do it one more time Cause imagination Can
Thanos.
Damn, what the book do to you? It's like, nah.
It's like he purposely walked in that book. That was fucked up.
Someone's walked in my heart like that.
Okay, and now we're back in a depressive state.
Nah, this was clean though, man. I guess I can get some stuff out the way. If this shouldn't be some of y'all first rodeo with us with TXT, I have them pretty high up in my group rankings. Just because like they're all rounders, literally 5 rappers, 5 visuals, 5 singers, 5 dancers, like they, just decent as fuck. I like where this was going. Obviously since they're a part of Big Hit and kind of BTS's baby brothers, like I'm definitely catching a few vibes and stuff. Kind of got Save Me vibes, Dynamite vibes, DNA vibes, a little bit like sprinkled in throughout like the video.
How dare you compare them?
I mean, it was more of like because the pastel colors and everything just kind of take
killed
you
it,
there.
though. Yeah.
But they definitely, and that's where I was gonna go. They turned it into their own thing though. It didn't feel repetitive or felt like it was.
Oh, okay, and
a
this was like
carbon
the
copy.
Save Me kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and it got it.
So it didn't, but it didn't feel like any of that was like, oh, here we go again. It's like the same thing, just more so like just something that felt familiar, almost like nostalgia, which is crazy to say. But nah, I like this a lot. This was kind of in that same BPM register kind of as Magic, even though I think Magic is a little bit more
Groovier.
Yeah, maybe more groovier, a little bit more. I wouldn't say more poppy.
Yeah, same BPM.
Yeah, but it's definitely like in the same BPM and the same registry as the musicality is. But this was clean. I actually remember hearing this a little bit like before we were reacting and shit.
How
like
dare
that.
you?
Hashtag nigga cheating.
No, I didn't. I remember not liking this.
Nah, nigga cheating.
So I like it. Yeah, how y'all feel?
I love this video.
Yeah.
It was beautifully shot. I loved all the colors they chose. Some very interesting shots and just interesting blocking of everything. The choreo was pretty tough. I think the choreo was my favorite part. They had a lot of interesting moments as far as a lot of like group dancing, a lot of synchronization and good timing. Like in the beginning, one of the first moves they did was, I don't know, it was cool. They were all on the same page. The video was nice. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd listen to the song again, but if it came on the radio, it's not a bad little tune to, have in the background. It's good, John.
Zach is over there grooving. You see him?
I actually don't know how I feel about the song though, because you really get caught in the video, and then I got lost in the beat as well. I personally like the production behind this, and the breakdown between everyone's verse. I love the dance break, the little break they did in a beat as well. I really just love this video.
This shit funny. TXT, like we're being punished for having a great video, great production, and great choreo.
Like,
Listen to our song. Nah.
I do like this
Love
though.
them jackets.
But me saying I like the production, I more than likely like the song. So
They got that drip on.
I thought this was cool. Definitely echoing all you guys' sentiments. I thought the video was great. I thought the song was cool. I thought the production was amazing. I love the different progressions to the production, even though it was kind of subtle. Even that dance break, that kind of galloping sound in the back reminded me like a Sexy Back, like the underlying production of Sexy Back. And then to like have that sound effect kind of faded out to go right back into the beat. It was crazy. I think the song was like very, very catchy. It's like something on the radio you would definitely kind of bob to it, even involuntarily. Maybe by like the third day of you hearing it, you probably download it just because it's a good vibe. A lot of the shots in this video are like pictures. Like you could pause it at any point and it would be like a great picture. Very well done, especially like that shot right there with like the setting sun behind the Ferris wheel. Amazing shot. But no, I thought this was cool. I thought it was very well done. I I would say I can't wait to see more, but we've seen like a lot from these guys. But everything is so consistently good. I attributed that to them and their talent. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have anything else you want to add? Yeah, man, jump in the comments. Also, let us know, like, what part of the storyline is this in? Because, like you said, I felt like I remembered seeing the merry-go-round as well.
They got a whole cinematic universe.
Mm-hmm. Remember they, don't they got powers or something like that? Because in Magic and Frost and everything like that, they have powers.
You think they will ever surpass BTS?
Nah, I think that's just, like... It's an uphill battle for anybody. You would almost have to beat them in longevity. You would have to beat them in quality. You would have to beat them in quantity. And it's just
pretty good group though.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that I do love about TXT is that like Big Hit could have done the same thing they did with BTS. Kind of did like the same kind of music, marketed them the same way and everything. Put them on tracks with BTS and kind of pushed them. I love that they just let them. I let them
be them.
And
so, quick question: who's on Big Hit? What groups?
Well, technically speaking, I think Big Hit. I think technically, I think Big Hit only has.
Just Big Hit.
Yeah, I think technically Big Hit. I think just has them two.
And whatever new girl group they're doing that they haven't released yet.
Now, Big Hit is Hybe though, so Hybe acquired a whole bunch of different acts. So that's why 17? They have in hyphen 17. Why are
they not collabing? Why is Big Hit not putting TXT and BTS on a song?
That's a collaborative thing with one of the girls.
Really
you saying why
isn't BTS and TXT on a song together?
I don't know.
Do they collab?
Look at you with the research.
Do they collab like solo stuff?
No, from what Redeemers have told me and from what we've seen, the BTS is prevalent in like speaking to trainees, talking to them and doing stuff. So they're around, but I think BTS probably may not have wanted to steal their thunder is the vibe I'm getting. So it was just like, why?
Well, they have some thunder now. Why not just, like, I don't know. Like, personally, I feel like
BTS on some, we working on our own projects and everything.
I think K-pop is lacking in collaborations
and stuff like that. It seems to be a lot of politics.
Yeah, I mean, it's dope that, you have a group, so you don't really need to collaborate with people outside, but I think you're missing out on a different path.
No, but I think you kind of hit it on the head. When you're in a group where everybody can do everything, you're not really lacking for anything. So it's not like I need to bring in RM.
Yeah, but
as a rapper,
once we're used to that,
rappers.
it'd be nice to see something different.
No,
kind of like with
it.
Hove, like Hove right now, he's hopping on like modern beats. Who's the other? Nas, I forgot his name. Nas is doing the same thing. It's a lot of rappers from the 90s who are still open to collaborating with newer artists,
in
which is dope. Because
I'm not gonna say they're older. Well, in fairness, I think that situation is a little different because both parties you named, I think, were on Def Jam. It was so much flexibility and movement with that. Even with Hove being on Rockefeller at one time, Rockefeller had. They had Dipset, State Property, MOP, DJ Clue, like Old Dirty Bastard. So it was like he's always been a part of lineups and shit like that. Whereas here, I think the last time I seen TXT link with anybody was in Hyphen.
Right.
Them and Hyphen linked and they on the same label. They did like a whole dance studio joint together for
award show?
For like
was
a award
song,
show or
was it
like
just
that.
them dancing to their own songs?
I think they did vocals and then did a dance joint and combined some shit or whatever and did that. So I mean you'll see it elsewhere.
And like
Icons did.
I think we've seen like a live performance of them doing BTS songs, but other than that, there's been no real collaboration. They kind of keep the entities separate, just to kind of let them grow on their own. So it's like it can never be said, oh, well, the only reason you did this is because
BTS get stamped y'all or something. Right. You know what I mean? I guess exactly. It takes away from anybody being able to ever say that. Like y'all biggest hit.
It sounds like it sounds like the fans are ruining an opportunity.
That might be a TXT decision. They're like, well, that's just what it is because we're not, we don't need a leg up, we don't need a handout, we don't need, you reaching down to help us out.
I would love to see the Avengers and X-Men mix. You know what I mean?
Well, everybody still got time on their side. Like you said, the oldest member of BTS is literally like 30. Like you said, Hov is on the track. You can be 50 to 60 years old almost at this point doing music or content. So I think that window is always going to be kind of open for them to be able to do more if they want to, especially with people doing solo shit. Like imagine,
especially if you can remain relevant.
Exactly. So and I think they will. I think the fan base
I think that sucks for the label. They have two powerhouse groups, two really great groups. But do you think they don't want them to collab or mix because the two fan bases won't be able to support it?
Well, I think the fan bases are both supportive. I just feel like our concepts that we do over here just don't work with them, or it's like they just do things different. Like on here, unless you like Hove or somebody else, let's use like tours for an example. Most of the times you on tours like by yourself. Over here, Scream Tour, they got like 5 or 6 different groups and shit like that, all doing everything together. These K-pop groups don't even be touring together. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Crazy. Like they just,
I feel like it's so much money being like missed out on.
Stuff. It might be hard, man. Imagine if you went to a BTS concert and it wasn't just BTS. It was BTS, TXT, and Hyphen, and the show was only 3 hours. Movie. It would be, but then you feel like would you have an hour of BTS, an hour of TXT, and an hour in Hyphen? You probably gonna feel like you got robbed a little with certain shit. You be like, why ain't Hyphen do Fever? Why ain't TXT do Magic? Why didn't BTS do Blood, Sweat, and Tears?
Especially when you see that ticket price.
Come back to the next one. I paid $2,000 to be here, and I flew across the city.
And I'm gonna want to see 3 great groups at the same time or not?
I'd rather just see one for 3 hours.
All right, then that's another day. But today, you gonna get these.
Jerks robbing the fans.
That doesn't benefit the fan. I think it allows the numbers and the statistics to stand alone for themselves. It's not, you had this. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no caveats. There's no qualifiers. You know what I mean? It's just they are what they are. It is what it is.
Imagine doing imagine fucking being out there like you and Hyphen or somebody and the crowd starts saying BTS.
Right.
BTS.
Because they want them to come on.
That's part of it. That's happening. We all saw what happened to Kid Cudi.
That's fucked up, man. Artists have feelings too and loves.
It's
Kid Cudi didn't deserve it.
People been getting booed off stage since like the year 3.
But boo me off for like some real shit. I don't want to be talented and just getting booed off.
I remember they were doing the tour when I was in high school, and just to tell you, not to date myself, Destiny's Child had just did No 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 Part 2. They actually came out there, so we got to see them at Overbrook, and then John Forte had came out on stage, and we booed his ass off stage. And it was embarrassing for him because you booed him off twice.
Damn.
And we told him to bring Destiny's Child back out.
Just trying to get a set out.
Right, hey, it happens.
Nah, that's probably too much and shit like that. Yeah. Good content, Jerk. Jump in the comments though. Tell us how y'all feel about that. And be honest. Let's have like a real conversation. Because I do feel like it is a lack of collabs.
They need a DJ Khaled in North Korea.
It should be hard, man.
I don't think their music industry worked that way though.
Like, what do you mean? They're already blending so many genres.
Yeah, but that's genres.
It's so
that's
many
not
politics
necessarily
and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck the politics, man.
It's so many politics.
But you can't say fuck the politics because that's the whole basis of whatever they're doing. That's the big 3: SM, JP, or JYP. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole basis of their system.
Because America's so different that like. These major artists can kind of call a label and just be like, yo, I'm doing a DJ Khaled track.
Yeah, get it cleared.
And is it cleared? Cool. Okay, bet. And then that kind of be it. Because most of these people, high-profile people, they can literally just call a label and do that. Some of these new groups or other groups probably don't even got the clout to ask or do certain things, you know what I mean? And then shit just weird. Like, people barely link with, you know what I mean, with your in-label mates. Right. So imagine just be like, yeah, we're TXT, we trying to get a Stray Kids feature.
It sucks that people have the mentality of like you can't work together without it being like, oh, you're just trying to like get clout off them or use them. You know what I mean? Like, what if they just want to collab and make some good music? Yeah, like it's not always about trying to take people's fans and stuff like that. I mean,
Probably
it's inevitable that happens,
But I
but
don't even know if that's the mind state over there.
that's the
I
focus.
We
just
probably
think
need
it's always the
more-
way it's been done.
yeah, we probably need more information because, like you said, it's probably the way it's always been done. For all we know, somebody could jump in the comments and be like, "No,
Army not
in
army."
2001, they tried the joint venture
And it failed
and the
miserably.
K-pop world cracked." Or you know what I mean? So they like every group vowed never to link.
So like, think of how confusing this might be. Let's say you got like two
anime
Chinese
plot.
two Chinese members of your group. Now, not only are you dealing with that, but now you're trying to deal with another record label who might have a Chinese person in their group, and it might be the front man. So now there's like
All them
it's
record
just- it's
labels
just way
dumb,
too
man. Them
much.
politics getting
It's
in the
way
way
too
of
much
some money,
politics.
man. The way I look at it, I put NCTBT as on one song. Told me that shit don't reach $1 billion in a fucking day.
Yeah, it's definitely sounds you want to hear. But I mean, that stuff happens with America artists. You know how many more times I wanted to hear like K. Dot and Drake or
We
Drake
ain't-
and like Hove together.
never gonna get that Kendrick
not
and
even
J.
that.
Cole
Let's
album.
take it to the
Yeah, we never
quintessential.
get in
How
there.
come we never heard a Prince Michael Jackson feature?
Because you said that
there
first
are
bar,
reasons
your
why.
butt is mine,
Right,
and
like,
said I
you-
was cool.
Like some things just don't happen, and sometimes it's politics, sometimes it's the artist.
It might have been. I don't even know what type of track that'd have been. A Prince
I
and
don't
MJ
know.
track might have been one of the hardest.
See what I'm
tracks
saying, bro?
ever.
Politics got in the way of us getting some
I
of the
see.
greatest music.
I just feel like
ever,
that was
man.
internal beef.
It depends
Between
on with
MJ
Mike
and
too,
Prince.
because like you got some of the older Mike, like with the "Give In to Me" the stuff off Dangerous, where it's like heavy guitar, heavy rock. Prince would have ate on that shit.
We got Hov and Nas on the track.
Yeah.
Never
Anyway,
thought I'd see that.
Yeah,
Anything is possible.
we gonna see, man. Especially with them, and plus, it seems like sometimes in the K world they be reaching out more for the those English features.
Yeah.
Than just even trying to kind of stay in the backyard and, you know what I mean, get the features there.
it's probably easier.
Might be, especially if people like, it's a lot of people in America, like artists that genuinely fuck with like K-pop artists too. So you know, you'd be surprised when you click on certain people's pages, like a TXT, and you look like, why is YG following TXT or something? You're like, they know Kehlani or something, and just, you know.
Oh shit, Soulja Boy on the track with him and shit.
But they had this shit with Boy, with what was it, Bi with the Soulja Boy joint, and Boy said he grew up idolizing Soulja Boy or something, you know. So jump in the comments, man. Let us know what the K-pop war happened or something that's stopping people from collabing. Jarek needs to know.
K-pop war.
But other than that, we love you guys. So definitely gonna holler at y'all. Pete.